Hi Virgo, welcome to Adik Tarot, the beginning of the truth. This is a guidance spread for the energies you may need to release and let go of at this time. Now, this message is for Virgo, anyone with Virgo in their chart guided to my channel, and cross watchers as well. Keep in mind, this is a general message and it may not resonate with everyone. This message intent is strictly for guidance, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And let's go ahead and get into your spread. So, okay, Virgo, I'm going to start with some overall advice for this energy that you may be in right now or leading into these next 30 days or so. Our first card of guidance is for the underlying energy at this time, Virgo. And this guidance is for your spirit, where you may be faced with certain obstacles and challenges at this time when it comes to your spirit. In this situation, your spirit may be broken in a sense. You may feel like you're at the end of the road when it comes to the issue, and you may not think that, you can move any further in your situation. Now, this forms as an obstacle and a challenge for you at this time. And remember, Virgo, that obstacles and challenges are placed here in order for us to overcome them. And not fear, not hold ourselves in fear. Find the courage to find another way to overcome this challenge and not allow it to defeat us. So I'm going to refer to the book just to get a bit more clarity on this meaning of this card when it comes to the obstacles and challenges that you may be faced with within your spirit. Now, this can have something to do with love. This can have something to do with your love relationship and a fear of a new beginning. But you must overcome this fear, Virgo. Again, this obstacle, this challenge is a test. So, when it refers to the book, Virgo, this card of the number 5 when it comes to obstacles and challenges. This card represents the obstacles, power struggles, and challenges that you must face in order again to overcome them. This could be a difficult period to get through, but it's not impossible. If you open your mind and see the bigger picture of how something went wrong, don't get caught up in it. Just pause and stand back for clarity. Observe where adjustments are required or which decisions may need to be changed to enable you to move forward in a positive direction. Life really is all about learning. Don't play the victim. Take the knowledge you've gained from this experience so that you can apply it to similar situations in the future. This card often comes forth when competition is around you, whether it's in your personal or business life. This is an excellent time to think creatively and ask yourself, how can I make myself shine above all the rest? Food for thought, Virgo. So it's not about being consumed within the problem. It's about finding another way, finding a solution, and overcoming, again, this situation, Virgo. When it comes to the overall energy, we have the card of the universe, Virgo. And this card is a major arcana, the universe. The card of the number 21. And it's about understanding, completing a cycle, you know, wisdom, knowledge of yourself and the experiences that you've been through. And through these experiences, you should have found and learned a better understanding of yourself, of the people that you surround yourself with, you know. So going to the book again, when it comes to this major arcana, Virgo, the card of the 21 and the universe. You've come far on your journey, and it's time to be rewarded for your efforts. This card symbolizes completion, triumph, peace, liberation, and fulfillment. Everything you strive for is within your reach. Meet it halfway and grab it. The universe is the last of the major arcana cards and reflects the work that you've accomplished on your travels. But more importantly, it represents the wisdom that you gained along the way. You should now honor and acknowledge the truly wonderful soul that you are and accept the vital part that you play in the bigger scheme of things and life. The world is yours to command, and you're free to travel in whatever direction your heart desires. You're connected to everything in the cosmos. The universe card is a reminder that the same energy making up the stars in the sky, the same energy that coursing through the universe, is in each and every individual. In ancient times, many believed that each star was the soul of one person. They also believed that these souls shined so brightly to guide others through the darkness. And too, can your wise soul. So, Virgo, that just makes me think about you believing in yourself, and you even, more so believing in that wisdom that you've acquired. It's also about you being able to acknowledge what you bring to the table and not deny it, not to be, or not even acknowledge it. Try to use material things to possibly show your value, but just that wisdom is about you being able to acknowledge that wisdom, and not only in others' life but in your own. Acknowledge what you've learned through your experiences. And Virgo, it's supposed to be about when we know better, how we do better. So think about that. So when it comes to the spread, we have the energies of the lovers underlying, Virgo. when this comes to the energy that you need to release and let go. Underlying, we have the energy when it comes to this Lover's card. To traditionally, it spoke about a choice that you have to make. Yet this is the Kipper deck, and this Kipper deck talks about energies of a cheater, energies of a manipulator, energies of a gold digger. This is the card of the number 15. 1 and 5 is 6. 6 talks about wisdom. 6 talks about balance. 6 talks about equality in all relationships. Not trying to get over on people, not allowing people to get over on you. So when it comes to what you might be feeling right now, we have the energies of the card of the number 37, which is the card of poverty. So right now, you may feel lack in a certain situation. You may feel like you don't have much to offer. May feel that you are less than. And with this energy of this poverty card, although we experience certain situations, doesn't mean that we have to repeat it, doesn't mean that we have to stay in that situation. This card of poverty makes me think that, number one, having that lack mentality of being a product of our environment. Number one, or number two, talks about, our culture, this being what it is, or this being what I deserve from what I've done or where I came from. This is an opportunity right now, Virgo, for you to use, again, that wisdom that you've acquired about yourself. For you to step up out of that poverty mentality, for you to understand that you can have what it is that you desire. You deserve it. You don't have to stay in the gutter. Can you think higher of yourself? Now, you might be feeling this so strong right now, Virgo. It looks like we have, and and feel the energies of new opportunities with this card of sudden wealth. You may have this sudden spark or epiphany that, oh, you know, I am more. I do deserve more, you know. And you can have that. And it's about being balanced at this time, Virgo, and making a decision to choose to have a new opportunity, to know that you deserve all that you desire, to have faith and believe in yourself. There's some new opportunities around you, Virgo. And you can release this energy by working on what it is that you desire. If it's a relationship, if it's your situation, it's about working on you and working towards bettering the situation. So we can't just think about what it is that we desire, and we can't just think about what it is that we want for ourselves without putting the energy to prepare for it to come to us. And, you know, we're not going to get it immediately, you know, but it's still about having that faith. It's still about having that courage, that belief that if you work for something, that you can have it. And this is going to form into you, understanding that, you know, anything that comes too easy is not worth it, you know. Everybody's, you know, perfectly imperfect. And it's about if we believe in something, we have to keep putting the work in. We have to keep having faith. That's how a successful business even runs, you know. It's about changing our perspective. It's about overcoming challenges, putting effort into our life. And you'll rise above this. We have the card of the Privileged Lady, card of the number 12. You'll rise above this by recognizing what it is that you want, acknowledging what it is that you've learned throughout this process, acknowledging the wisdom of yourself that you've acquired, you know, and having that understanding of what it is that you want and not settling for anything less than that. Your new beginning. We have the card of the courthouse. So your new beginning, there could be a new situation that involves the court situation. This could be something good. I'm thinking about, you know, a marriage and documents and things to that nature. This could be, even making that commitment and or requesting that commitment is a challenge to you, causes you maybe inner conflict. But understanding this is something that you desire, and this is something that you can overcome. And what you would have learned throughout this process, Virgo, is that you have to understand how people think. You have to understand how you think in situations, and how you have to be balanced within your thoughts, Virgo. How it's not, all good to be up in la la land, and always thinking the worst. It's important to be balanced. It's important to control your thoughts. It's important to have faith no matter what. What you think about, you bring about. Understand your thoughts. Recognize your thoughts. Acknowledge, what's on your mind. If you have to journal it, Virgo. But it's more so about being positive, Virgo. It's more so about having faith in situations and not overthinking, because that's going to lead to negative thinking. Change is necessary at this time. So we're going to clarify this deck, and we have the energies of the sun, which is a major arcana. And with the sun, it's about seeing things in a more positive light. With the sun, it's about letting your inner child come back in. And with that energy of the sun, you can overcome any darkness, any lower energy. When you think about more of what it is that you do want, and not holding on to the energies of the past. So to clarify this energy right now, we have the card of the Five of Cups, the energy of poverty and what you might be feeling right now. So with the Five of Cups, Virgo, it's the energy of regret. It's the energy of thinking about what happened, the cups that's already spilled over, regretting certain circumstances and situations. looking at what happened in the past, the situations that cannot be changed from the past. But if you turn around and look towards your future, you'll see that there is still 2 cups available to you. It's still love there. It's still possibilities there. This is not the end of the road. To clarify this energy of feeling it so strong, because right now, Virgo, you may sense this energy of the possibility of a new beginning. You could have a new situation in your life, a new, again, spark of energy where you are optimistic. Deep down, you do have hopes to be able to fulfill what it is that you desire. So keep that hope alive, Virgo. You can release this energy by, again, working towards what it is you want. Having faith in yourself, having belief in your circumstances, being balanced in your thoughts, being balanced in your dealings. Understand, in our home, to build a home, we have to put the necessary work into it. And we have to have faith. And to clarify this transforming into toil and labor, again, we have the 7 of Wands. By you, again, holding on to your faith, continue to work. In this life, it's a never-ending fight. We talk about how it's always something. But if you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. So it's important for you to be able to stand your ground on what it is that you want and what it is that you desire. And you can rise above this with the energy of the privileged lady. The energy of that, of what and who you want. Clarify this new beginning with the courthouse. This energy, again, when we work into something, work for something. I mean, if this is a relationship, you may immediately want to lock it down. Or if you put the energy into your business, you may immediately want to sign contracts and get things down. It's about you continually to work on yourself, work on who it is, what it is that you want. It's about you holding yourself in high standards, Virgo, and you knowing what it is that you desire. And not overthinking a situation. It's about moving towards it. And what you would have learned through this process is to think more strategically. What you would have learned is how our thoughts can sabotage our situations, what you have learned how overthinking turns into negative thinking, and you'll be cutting certain situations off or people off, and that is just basically leaving you to your thoughts. So I'm going to use the Crystal Power Tarot deck to give us some affirmations on this spread. And it talks about basically, Virgo, you right now recognizing in your dealings in situations, in cheating, being a cheater, dealing with a cheater, let's say, you've recognized those manipulative, cheating behaviors, if that is not the energy that you want to be in, it's about you making a choice to separate yourself from it. If you want things to move in a situation, you have to recognize the manipulative energies that can bring you into situations that you may not want to be in. So it's about basically coming correct and seeing things for what they are, and being in situations, how it's important to believe in yourself, how it's important to have courage in yourself and your own abilities. And knowing that you don't have to involve yourself with this type of energy, because you can have all it is that you wish for in your relationships. And it's about, if you've had that type of situation in your life, about you recognizing it, and recognizing and being grateful for what it is that you have. When it comes to this energy that you may be feeling right now, it's about you being in control of your thoughts, and you being able to stay in control of how you're feeling, instead of being that victim or having that victim mentality, wanting to just strike at someone. Take care of the details at this time. You know, look at things for what they are. Stay in control of yourself. Stay in control of, how you speak. Stay in control of your emotions. It's important to stay in control of your thoughts. I take care of the details and I stay in control. Your goal is to have stability. You can have that stability. You can celebrate everything that you have, Virgo, and everything that you achieve. You can have that stability that you desire, but you must control your thoughts and maintain that belief in yourself. You'll release this again by working on yourself. You'll release this by taking time to meditate, Virgo, taking time to pray and following your own path. Not what they're doing on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, not what your friends might be doing, not what your friends, might be doing in their relationship. It's about you recognizing what it is that you want and following your own path and not trying to prove nothing to nobody else. And this is going to transform into the energies of the King of Swords, where you're able to trust in your ability and you're able to make your own strategic decisions, and you're not going to let nothing or no one stop you. You're going to continue to work on what it is that you want. You're going to continue to stand your ground against any energy that's trying to take you away from that of what you desire. And you're going to make strategic decisions for yourself and trust in your ability. Using logic, not going off of emotions, believing in yourself and being able to control your thoughts and not allow anyone to change them. You'll rise above this, Virgo, with that acknowledgement of what it is that you want and who it is that you in fact are. And again, what type of energy again that you're in, where you're going to have clarity and be ready for a breakthrough in success. Rise above this by knowing what it is that you deserve, Virgo. And your new beginning is where any energies that you've had with problems with the courthouse, with problems due to not wanting to make a commitment, right now it's about you. First of all, knowing what it is that you want. Knowing that when the time is right, things are going to change. This might not be the right time because I'm still growing. I'm still understanding, what it is that I want. But within this time, Virgo, it's important for you to make a decision. It's important for you to recognize what is more important. Controlling your thoughts, recognizing what you think about, you bring about. It's about, you learning throughout this experience that the mistakes that were made in the past, you did the best with what you knew at that time. These were growing lessons. These Mistakes don't define who you are. You can achieve, you can have what it is that you desire. All you have to do is know what it is that you desire and stand your ground on it. And don't let anyone or anything deter you from what it is that you want to achieve, Virgo. So I'm going to end this spread with a couple of cards from our angels and our ancestors to give you the energy or the guidance that you have available to you from our angels and our ancestors. We have the energy of the medicine guardian, Virgo, and it's telling you to be open to healing information at this time. Don't think the worst in situations, Virgo. Changing our thoughts, changing our perspective equals growth. So the message from the medicine guardian. The medicine guardian. Be open to healing information. Listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. Pay attention to healing information. You're being exposed to information and insights that will have a dramatic healing effect upon your life. You are working through something mentally or emotionally. Know that there are spiritual energies supporting your healing. If you are working through something that is physically challenging, pay particular attention to information that's coming to you that feels inspired, insightful, and warm. It will be supportive of your wellness. Your angels are here to remind you that your natural your natural state is one of wholeness, and you are on the road to revealing that wholeness once more. Our final message is from the fire guardian. Ignite your passion. Right now and again, Virgo, it's about going towards your passion, what it is that you're passionate about. What else do you have to do right now? Connect with your desires. The sparks could lead on to something beautiful. You're being guided by your angels to connect with your powerful energy of desire at this time. If you have recently set in an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you are in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. I'm going to say no more on that, Virgo. And let that fire burn back inside of you while that breath is still inside of you, you know. It's about living our life to the fullest. So Virgo, I hope that this message helped. This is Adik Tarot, the beginning of the truth. And I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.